The grim darkness of the 41st millennium is a nightmare, where countless Imperial Guard regiments fight a never-ending war for the Emperor. Among these is the Royal Volpone, a regiment steeped in tradition and backed up by arrogance in equal measure. Hailing from the opulent world of Volpone, these guardsmen consider themselves several cuts above the rest, their lineage and upbringing shaping them into a formidable, if not always beloved force within the Astra Militarum and the Imperium itself. The Royal Volpone Regiment draws its strength from the opulent world of Volpone, a paradise bathed in golden sunlight and sprawling metropolises. Unlike many war-torn hive worlds that fuel the imperial war machine, Volpone thrives on artistry, culture, and a rigid social hierarchy. The ruling elite, known as the Volpone patricians, live a life of extravagant luxury, with their sprawling estates adorned with priceless artwork and attended by legions of servants. The Royal Volpone draws its officers from these pampered ranks. Raised from birth with a sense of entitlement and martial prowess, these noble scions view military service as both a duty and a chance for personal glory. This ingrained arrogance often creates friction with commanders from less affluent worlds, but the undeniable effectiveness of the Royal Volpone on the battlefield ensures a degree of grudging respect. The regiment's origins remain partially unknown. The regiment was instrumental in bringing the world into imperial compliance during the Great Crusade, according to Volpone records. However, some imperial scholars speculate that Volpone may have enjoyed a more mercantile relationship with the nascent Imperium, with their wealth and strategic location securing a less brutal subjugation. Regardless of the specifics, the Royal Volpone has served the Emperor for millennia with very solid loyalty, though some might say self-interest, ensuring their continued existence. Their history boasts a long and storied record, etched across countless battlefields throughout the Imperium. Early records detail their participation in numerous campaigns during the Great Crusade, though the specifics remain shrouded in the fog of time. They were at the forefront of several key conflicts in the subsequent millennia, according to confirmed records. During the brutal Sabbat World's Crusade, one notable campaign involved the liberation of the agri-world Vergast. The Royal Volpone, led by the infamous General Noches Sturm, clashed with the legendary Tanith 1st and Only Regiment, also known as the Ghosts. Bitter rivalry between the two regiments marred the campaign, with accusations of friendly fire and deliberate sabotage. Despite the animosity, the combined might of the Volpone and the Ghosts ultimately proved successful in breaking the siege of Hive-Verven, a pivotal victory for the Imperium. Volpone's triumph over Grimoire's war-torn world is another well-documented campaign. General Sturm, seeking to redeem himself after the Vergast campaign, led a daring assault against a heavily fortified Orc stronghold. Through a combination of tactical brilliance and sheer tenacity, the Volpone emerged victorious, securing a much-needed morale boost for the regiment and solidifying Sturm's reputation as a formidable commander. However, the Royal Volpone's history is not without its blemishes. A particularly dark chapter involves the 14th Volpone Regiment, which succumbed to the corrupting whispers of Nurgle, the chaos god of plague. Following a protracted conflict with a Death Guard warband, the regiment turned traitor, their once proud banners now bearing the mark of the plague god. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the ever-present threat of chaos and the fragility of even the most well-trained imperial forces. The culture in Volpone is a fascinating blend of martial pride, artistic appreciation, and a deep-seated belief in their own superiority. Raised on tales of their ancestors' glorious victories, Volpone soldiers view themselves as the epitome of imperial soldiery. This ingrained sense of entitlement manifests in a number of ways. Volpone soldiers take immense pride in their appearance. They meticulously maintain their uniforms, adorning them with polished breastplates and elaborate plumes. Even in the harshest battlefield conditions, they strive to maintain a certain level of decorum, a stark contrast to the more utilitarian approach favored by many other imperial regiments. This obsession with aesthetics extends to their equipment. They engrave intricate designs on lagoons and pay surprising attention to the cosmetics of armored vehicles. Their society is steeped in artistic pursuits. They place a high value on music, sculpture, and drama, and many officers come from backgrounds steeped in these cultural traditions. This appreciation for the finer things in life creates a fascinating counterpoint to their battlefield prowess. A Volpone soldier might compose a sonnet the night before a brutal trench assault, highlighting the duality that lies at the heart of their culture. While the Royal Volpone undoubtedly reveres the Emperor, some scholars speculate that their loyalty is tinged with a healthy dose of self-preservation. They hail from a world of luxury, and if the Imperium falters, they have much to lose. This underlying pragmatism might explain their occasional reluctance to engage in suicidal charges or desperate last stands, behaviors more commonly associated with regiments from harsher environments. It's important to note that this is speculation, and the Volpone themselves would likely scoff at such accusations. The Royal Volpone Imperial Guard Regiment recruits its aspirants not from the teeming underbelly of Volpone's opulent cities, but from its incredible regimented training academies. Unlike many Astra Militarum units that rely on mandatory levies or brutal press ganging, the Volpone approach is far more selective, as they aim for the best in everything. For a probationary period, young men and women from notable noble or wealthy families are eligible to enter the rigorous training program in one of its many academies. The purpose of this probationary period is to weed out the weak and instill the core tenets of Volponian soldiery: martial prowess, discipline, and an appreciation for aesthetics and beauty. The training program emphasizes physical conditioning, pushing recruits to their limits through grueling obstacle courses, simulated combat exercises, and weapons drills. We expect Volpone soldiers to possess not only strength, but also agility and adaptability, enabling them to maneuver effectively on a variety of battlefields. Military strategy and tactics are in addition to physical training. Recruits receive extensive military strategy and tactics instruction. Volpone officers are renowned for their tactical acumen, employing formations and maneuvers honed over generations of warfare. The curriculum includes historical battle studies, logistical planning, and battlefield engineering, ensuring that Volpone soldiers are well-rounded and capable of adapting to any situation. Marksmanship and weapon proficiency are critical. The Volpone recruits rely heavily on marksmanship training. Recruits spend countless hours honing their skills with laser guns, sniper rifles, and other Imperial weaponry. This emphasis on precision reflects Volpone's belief in efficiency and minimal casualties, at least for their own forces. Cultural refinement is an integral part of training. The training program doesn't neglect the cultural aspects that define Volpone. Recruits receive instruction in etiquette, history, and the arts. This not only reinforces their sense of pride and belonging, but also equips them with the social graces expected of an officer in Volpone society. This rigorous training program undoubtedly produces highly skilled and disciplined soldiers. However, critics point out that the focus on social status and cultural refinement can sometimes create officers who are more concerned with appearances than battlefield pragmatism. The Royal Volpone Regiment adheres to a traditional regimental structure with a clear hierarchy and specialized units designed for maximum battlefield effectiveness. The command structure is the Colonel, a noble scion chosen for their strategic acumen and unwavering leadership, stands at the helm. Below them is a corps of officers, each of whom is responsible for a specific company within the regiment. These officers typically hail from wealthy Volpone families and have risen through the ranks based on a combination of merit and lineage. Company command often becomes a hereditary position, fostering a strong sense of tradition and continuity within the regiment. Company composition in the regiment at a typical Volpone company mirrors the standard Imperial Guard structure, consisting of roughly hundreds of guardsmen. Platoons and squads further divide these companies, each specializing in a specific role in order to maximize interoperativity and combat power. Infantry squads form the backbone of the regiment, equipped with laser guns, grenades, power fists, power swords, and other custom weapons, as well as, of course, bayonets for close quarters combat. Veteran squads, comprised of experienced soldiers, provide additional firepower and tactical guidance on the battlefield. Specialist units exist. Beyond the core infantry companies, the Royal Volpone boasts several specialized units that enhance their tactical flexibility. Equipped with sturdy Chimera armored transports, armored platoons provide mobile firepower and can spearhead assaults. Grenadier squads wield heavy weaponry like mortars and grenade launchers, raining down devastation upon enemy positions. Additionally, the Volpone may possess scout snipers and sentinel walkers, adding valuable reconnaissance and long-range support. The Volpone mechanic units. A unique aspect of the Royal Volpone is their close relationship with a specific forge world within the Adeptus Mechanicus. This forge world provides the regiment with advanced weaponry and logistical support, ensuring that the Volpone has access to the most recent Imperial technology. The exact nature of this alliance remains shrouded in secrecy, but it undeniably contributes to the regiment's formidable reputation. The Volpone's regimental structure has strengths and weaknesses that foster a well-coordinated and disciplined fighting force. Their focus on leadership and training ensures a high level of individual soldier competency. However, the reliance on noble leadership can sometimes lead to inflexibility and a disconnect between officers and their men. Additionally, the emphasis on aesthetics might hinder battlefield adaptability in certain situations. The Royal Volpone Regiment equips itself with a potent mix of standard Imperial weaponry and customized armaments provided by their Adeptus Mechanicus allies. This blend of practicality and aesthetics reflects their unique approach to warfare. Of course, the lasguns, the lasgun, the ubiquitous weapon of the Astra Militarum, serves as the backbone of the Volpone soldiers' arsenal. They are adept marksmen, drilled from a young age to achieve pinpoint accuracy. Intricate engravings or precious metal inlay adorn some Volpone lasguns, serving as a testament to their cultural values. Frag and crack grenades provide the Volpone with options for close quarters combat and breaching enemy fortifications. Some grenades, like lasguns, have decorative flourishes but are still deadly. Combat knives are standard. A trusty combat knife serves as a last resort or a silent tool for close quarters elimination. The Volpone knives are typically high-quality blades, often passed down through generations within noble families. But what makes them unique in terms of wargear is that their connection to a specific yet shrouded Mechanicus forge world is their own customized equipment. For starters, they use the Volpone pattern lascarbines, which are a hallmark of the regiment. These customized lascarbines offer superior range and firepower compared to standard lasguns. The Adeptus Mechanicus, a forging world that supplies the Volpone, produces these weapons, incorporating advanced targeting systems and ergonomic designs. The powerful Volpone power swords are for elite Volpone officers. A Volpone power sword is a coveted symbol of status and martial prowess. These ornately decorated power swords are as deadly as they are beautiful, and their energy fields are capable of cleaving through enemy armor with ease. And augury arrays. These are for some Volpone companies utilize augury arrays, advanced scanners that detect enemy positions and predict battlefield movements. This technology, a gift from their Forge World allies, gives the Volpone a tactical advantage on the battlefield. For armor and protection on the battlefield, we have the standard Imperial flak armor. Flak armor is the most common form of protection for Volpone soldiers, providing a good balance between mobility and protection against shrapnel and lasgun fire. Some veteran squads might wear carapace armor for enhanced protection. But then we have the Volpone breastplates. Officers and elite units often wear elaborately decorated breastplates crafted from hardened materials. These breastplates offer additional protection while maintaining the Volpone's commitment to aesthetics. Some criticize their practicality, but the Volpone scoffs right back, pointing to their battlefield successes. For their vehicles and support, we have the Chimera armored transports. These sturdy troop carriers form the backbone of the Volpone's mechanized forces. Chimeras transport Volpone soldiers into the heart of battle, their lascannons providing additional firepower. Sentinel walkers, these bipedal walkers offer a combination of scouting capabilities and heavy weaponry. The Volpone deploys sentinels for reconnaissance and fire support. Their advanced targeting systems prove invaluable in identifying and eliminating enemy threats. Artillery. The Volpone may use basilisk mobile artillery platforms or static emplacement guns to rain down devastating firepower upon enemy positions. Their Forge World allies ensure they have access to a variety of artillery options to suit the battlefield situation. Regarding the unique blend of standard and customized equipment used by the Royal Volpone reflects their core tenets. While some might scoff at their focus on aesthetics, the Volpone maintains that a well-presented soldier is a disciplined and motivated soldier. Their customized weaponry and meticulously maintained armor are a testament to their skills and a source of pride for the regiment. Ultimately, the effectiveness of the Royal Volpone speaks for itself. Their battlefield prowess, honed through generations of warfare, proves that their commitment to both form and function is a winning formula. The Royal Volpone Regiment stands as a fascinating paradox within the vast Astra Militarum. They are a beacon of martial pride and cultural refinement. Their dedication to the Emperor, or perhaps their own well-being, drives them to achieve greatness. Their meticulously maintained equipment and focus on aesthetics set them apart from the more utilitarian regiments of the Imperium. While some may criticize their arrogance and inflexibility, the Royal Volpone is effective on the battlefield. Their rigorous training program produces highly skilled soldiers, and their tactical acumen, honed over generations, makes them a formidable force. Whether leading a daring assault or weathering a brutal siege, the Royal Volpone fight with a blend of discipline and surprising adaptability. They are a testament to humanity within the Imperium, a testament that even amidst the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, a touch of elegance can coexist with battlefield brutality, as the truth and all its virtue lie ultimately in beauty. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the Royal Volpone Regiment. Theirs is a rich and complex history, filled with tales of valor, controversy, and loyalty to a certain extent, depending on who you ask. I hope this chronicle has shed some light on this unique regiment and their place within the vast universe of Warhammer 40K. I hope you had fun. Have a great day. We will see each other on the next one.